The VA Center in Salt Lake City is just one of a handful in the country that use Native American healing methods. Since 2004, they've offered a weekly sweat lodge ceremony to veterans suffering with PTSD. The lodge is tucked away behind a brick wall next to the parking lot. And most of the veterans who attend these sweats are non-native.
My name is Calvin Bench. Well, I went into the service at 18. I went to Vietnam at 19. And I had no idea how it would change you or affect you mentally. The concept that I would carry that around forever was just hard. But I just never had any place to turn. I came here and I was given a blessing.
It's healing right down to the core of that veteran.
Arnold Thomas is a medicine man from the Shoshone-Paiute tribes. He conducts the ceremonies at the VA Center.
When they've been overseas in combat, there's a part of them that is left there. So when we had the ceremonies, there's certain prayer songs that I offer and welcome them home and make that effort to bring part of their spirit back home.
Well, he asked me to stand, and I stood, and they call it fanning you off, where they take an eagle feathers or an eagle wing, and they fan you off. And while they're doing that, they sing healing songs and try to bring the spirits in to cleanse you. And I just felt like I was cleansed and I was ready for a new beginning in life.
Looking at the astounding rates of suicides within the military and the veteran population over the last few years because of some of the men and women going over and serving in the war. And I've had to draw on the various experiences I've gone through to allow myself to heal the various ceremonies. And I know that all people have that ability to reason unless they're grieving. So oftentimes I ask the veterans, if you can't reason, what is it you're grieving? And we sit down and I allow that space for them to talk about those feelings, those memories. So I'll turn that thought, that emotion, intertwine it into a prayer so you can let it go.
Well, my name is Steve Rich. Being a soldier in the Gulf War, it was a pretty intense conflict and it was pretty quick. But I found that after the Gulf War, I was missing part of me and carrying around a couple, I guess you say, spirits of. One was a friend who was lost over there, and the other was an enemy soldier that I killed. And it really impacted me. And by the urging of my counselor, he suggested maybe taking them in the sweat with me and maybe seeing what they would say. So I did. And beginning of the sweat, Arnold sings a song that is to call the spirits to the lodge. And so throughout the ceremony that night, I just imagined them sitting there with me and speaking with me, and got a lot of closure, I guess you could say, with that. So at the end of the ceremony, Arnold will do a song that's sending the spirits back to their homes, the spirit world. So when we did that song, I let go of them and released them and let it go. And that really, as far as my therapy for PTSD, really, it lightened the load a lot.
Just like I smelt that cedar and heard drums, we all need something to hold on to when we go through battle. These ways helped our people survive up to today. I'm a survivor of all those people. It helped them, it helped me, and it will help all others who have to go through something like this.
Hey,